Are you tired of looking like a hot mess? Hi, my name is Maxwell Shaffer, and today I'm going to show you how to iron your polo shirt so you look really nice and clean for that professional interview, that class project, or that date night you have coming up. If any of this sounds interesting to you, stay tuned. So step one, easy step, you're just going to plug up your iron. Now you need to check your water levels. If you have a really low water level, like I do right now, you're going to fill up your handy dandy little water cup, and you're going to find where the little hole is for your iron, and you're going to pour it directly inside. To see if your water's full, there's usually a max line on the iron. Mine's up here, so I like to do it at least halfway just to give it a little room. You don't want to have it too full because when you start ironing, it might spill over on the clothes. So the next step you want to do is you're going to change the setting for the clothes you're going to wear. So mine right now is a Southern Tide cotton polo, supporting Georgia, go Dogs. So first you're going to look at your iron. My setting is this little dial. So you can see there's linen, wool, delicates. So linen and cotton are on the same one. So you're going to pull. And for mine, cotton is the very last one, so you can't do it anymore. So right now the iron is heating up and it's getting ready to iron my cotton Southern Tide polo. Alright, so when you start ironing, there's different ways you can do it. Most people will tell you to put it through the hoop, do it like this, but I don't get a good enough stretch while I'm doing it because when I iron, I don't want to have any crinkles. So when I do it, I pull up where the collar is, just like this, the shoulders, and I want to lay it down flat, just like this, so I have enough room so I can see what I'm going to iron, and I pull it really tight. See how I'm pulling it very, very tight, making sure that there's barely any crinkles. So when I start ironing, I know that I'm not going to have any crinkles and I can iron it just the way I like it. So now, shirt's laid out, iron's on, it's hot, it's on, it is on. All right, so there's two ways to do it here. You can do it regular way where we'll just iron it, you don't press any button. But the way I like to do it, since we just put the water from our water cup into our iron, is you use steam, like I did right there at the beginning. So you're going to push down, and you see how the steam's coming up? That's going to make sure that you get most of those crinkles, if not all of them, out. And just know when you're going to iron and you want to press for the steam, I press the steam when I go back up the shirt. Every time. And you want to wiggle it just a little bit. You just want to make sure you get every square inch. Because I promise you, you don't want a wrinkled shirt at that interview. So now that we've ironed the front of the shirt, we're going to pull it down a little bit. So we're going to get the other side of the shirt. So now you pull it down. You want to have half the collar right here in line with this little ledge right here. So now it's there. You pull it tight again. And then you repeat the same step. Be careful, that steam is hot and it will burn you. Alright, but when it comes time for the sleeve, this is the tricky part. You're not going to hold it the way you used to hold it, so now you're going to drape it over. You want to do sleeves last, just because they're very tricky. See how they're already getting tangled up right here? So you want to pull this down, and like I said earlier, it's very tricky. You want to pull it down. There's going to be a little extra flap right here. You don't worry about that. That's where your armpit's going to go. For guys, armpits. For ladies, armpits. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to fold the way it is. You can't do anything about it. So when you want to hold it down right here. And you want to do the same thing. You want to steam going down this time. Not up. You want to go down. You want the steam to follow it down. So instead of the wrinkles going up and getting up here where the shoulder is, it goes down further. So you know for a fact you're not going to get any crinkles up there. So once you've ironed all the sides, repeating every step that I've showed you, you will have a perfectly ironed shirt, just like this. Both sides completely, back completely. So then your next step is you're going to turn your iron off. Just unplug it. It'll automatically turn off. Get your hanger hanging up. And there you go. That's how you properly iron your shirt. I hope all these tips help you feel best dressed at your next Need to Impress event. Thank you.